Hello, my name is Shuttley and welcome back for another episode of Colombian Space Energy and Supreme Rebel Ultimate. And in previous episode we started, the war between us and Great Britain started, and well, technically it was the episode before that, but that was at the end of the episode. So I did capture this island. There wasn't really all that much combat, and the Italians have every now and then trying to be pushing in a little bit, but we got now 5 troops of crown units. We've already got our first escort ship down here. Actually, are we building new ones in here still? No, that was only one. Alright, well, let's get a capital ship. Which one? You got a bit smaller array. Actually, it doesn't matter much, does it? It's still the same range bands. The BB-1 Summit has a pretty good attack against ships, so we'll get one of those built up there, and over here we're still building our submarines very slowly. Actually, I don't think it's going forward at all. Let's see if that works. Right, so our attack over here has started. We did capture the colonies rather recently in here. There seems to be some ships around still. And we've captured some of the colonies in here. There's still some remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining over there, and then eventually we'll take out these. And that one probably even as well. But yeah, that will take some time. So we basically are now the United States of South America. And that's a little dictatorship. The game has started being rather sluggish with the time increments here, so well, I mean, it's probably almost certainly because of how many units there are about moving in the map right now. Sending some reinforcements there. But yeah, the Germans are now being pushed back. Actually, that one needs to pull back over there. Okay, so these can actually start moving into one of those cities, and these can start moving into that one. You can probably, well, we've got plenty of IR2s over here, including some of the more experienced ones from Norway, or that were in Norway. We can probably move some of these anti-aircraft guns down this way. Oh, that's fly ship or plane over there. Okay, it's flying relatively high for us, but we do have anti-aircraft gun over there, so that should help. There we go. So we destroy another 2 set of garrisons here. There haven't been any other fights in the Eastern Front as far as I know. As in around St. Petersburg. Let's see, can we capture that? Probably. Get the artillery within reach of that. Where's the infantry? You can probably get into the city. I am building a barracks over there, but it's still going to take some time. But yeah, we'll probably want to cut off this line here, and at the same time start cleaning up some of the northern pocket here. Or the northern peninsula. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, the supply situation around here isn't actually all that bad. Oh, actually, the Danish towns have not been abandoned. Well, I mean, suppose Germany took them rather quickly, and Germany has had them, or been the primary naval power in the Baltic Sea, I suppose. So that would explain a thing or two. While those are still standing. I'll send some reinforcements there. We can move you into the town. Just to speed up the combat. I mean, also destroy a bit more of the units. Also, we've been cleaning up a little bit of the German trucks from here. Slowly but surely. Still going to take some time, and these trucks were trying to get some resupply. So link up over there. We can probably destroy those. Then go ahead and capture one of those towns over there, and then capture the other one. And then we're basically cleaning up in Norway, and there's still... Technically, there is the port over there that we want to take at some point. Did we... Oh, right, that was us destroying the... No, we're still moving. There was some sort of noise going around. Yeah, there it is again. Oh! The British brought in a mortar down here. So, alright then. That reminds me, we shall load into the transport again. And then you shall do unload over there. Okay, so that group is kind of waiting for reinforcements. I'll send this group to go and capture the town over there. I'm going to send this to hold the line there, while these two groups shall clean up the northern areas here. We can send the artillery over across there to give a bit more support over there. We can move in our anti-aircraft guns down here to be in a better location, I reckon. Is there any airfields down here, actually? No. The closest one must be that one. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy those, or at least one of these Fiats down here. That went rather easily. Then let's get down here. Once the artillery is within reach... Oh, you're trying to... Oh, you're crossing through there. That's not good. Okay, well, those are at least moving. Excellent. Once that one's being repaired, we can send it over here. We can start pushing south with these troops. In the meanwhile... Well, you know what? We can probably afford doing this. Just move in and... take out autos. Lost some supplies. I mean, there's plenty of places that we have low supplies, so that doesn't exactly surprise me. We took another capital down here. Good. Take some time for the supplies to spread before we do another landing. It's probably going to be down here, actually. Then those two. That's actually going to be all the... Well, all the islands over here, at least. There are some pretty mortars around. You know what? Start getting some garrisons on the ports here. So I reckon we... Yeah, we need to destroy that. We can send these here. Oh man, that is very slow. I think there might be a massive amount of British ships trying to sail across the Atlantic right now, bringing in troops. Do a bit of hit there. We're going to repair it eventually. Alright, in the meanwhile, how's the attack over here? We destroyed that. Oh, Dominica can be annexed. You're offering industrial goods. You are requesting a bit more than you're giving, but I'll take it. I don't need to have more superpowers declaring war on me quite yet. The artillery over there. This line will hold, most likely. And once we've taken that, I think we're going to take this one first. Then we can clean up this section here. Group can already start moving in there. I suppose I could send you to be repaired in there, and then we got this one that can go into there. We can start producing more troops in here, which I reckon might be best to be done in, actually. Maybe some more AA guns. Considering how much the Germans at least have had air units, it might be a good idea to try to counter that preemptively. Right, anything over here? Ooh, some Italian units there. Alright then. Well, that's not really our problem though. But the British still hold a little bit in... like partially in Belgium, partially in the Netherlands. Right, let's send that in over there. Should be able to take that out rather soon. We're going to even move the supply truck over there to make sure that they can keep on fighting. This group can... I'll give them another day to repair before we move out. Speaking of repairing, that infantry is still moving. Right, so did they actually start producing the ships in here? Doesn't look like it. Have we built any of those? Or is there something wrong that we can't actually build? No? Well, we've done a little bit of progress on one of them, but I don't know if... USA is offering petroleum... sure. Don't exactly have a lack of it or anything like that. But again, trade relations are important. Okay, there we go. With the help of artillery, that went surprisingly well. Move this unit over here. Once the artillery is in position... Well, actually, we can probably clean up the garrison over here at the industrial... Oh, well, we'll let the Italians move out first. Just get over here so that they do not go through and destroy our artillery or anything like that. The repairs have not been done yet. Oh, now I realise why we haven't done much progress on the skipjack. It's the uranium. Those take uranium. Isn't that correct? It doesn't say it there, but if we have a look at the submarine down here... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Well, we're starting to buy uranium now. I was very perplexed because I know that we had done a little bit of progress on some of them, but somehow no progress for so long time. I got a bit curious. Okay, the extra firepower should be good over there. As soon as we get the artillery within reach, Aalborg will fall. Have we got an... Okay, we've got one IF2 over there, we've got 2 infantry down here. We've got another IF2 over there. So, slowly but surely we are recovering. Although you need to pull back. There we go, that's another one destroyed. We can probably get across there. Not exactly what I had in mind. But there's the Fiats and a little bit of garrisons. Let's move in the artillery over here so we'll be within your... Oh, come on! Hiding in plain sight again. Okay, well, I'll give them a little bit of time before we send them out. I will send this one to sit over there, because the barracks shouldn't take all that long to be repaired. I'm going to get a new plane type soon. And do we actually have... Antimatter theories wouldn't actually be bad. It's not even all that expensive. We can probably buy that from USA. Indeed we can. It is $1 billion. But, yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, I think it's time to move up there. And there. We can destroy the Italian troops. And we're going to also support attack there. So we'll slowly but surely get the... most of Denmark liberated, at least. Okay, yeah, those garrisons go down rather quickly. Has the infantry been repaired? Nope. Okay. That's still taking some time. You know what? I'm gonna switch these around. So I can start taking that one already. Because I'm pretty sure that I can take it just with the infantry. Without problems. We have a bit of a lack of supplies in here, but that's probably because we've been advancing rather quickly. There we go, we got the antimatter theories done. Or... bought from the USA. That's going to take us a bit further along with the tech tree. Now, not too far yet, but it's another step that we need to have. So if we have a look at the space race, we still need the man and moon. Internet race, we still need the domain name system and high bandwidth infrastructure. Of which the latter one we are actually... well, we can start researching it already. One of the reasons why there was... well, the improved reaction designs is no longer being researched. I'm not entirely sure if it was that incident or some other, but there was a point where we were buying a tech. It cost like 4.5 billion from USA, and because it was lagging, I could send the offer again, and they accepted it twice, so we paid 9 million for a tech that would have been 7 million regularly. I mean, it's not the worst, but yeah, that put us back a little bit monetarily, and then it cancelled some research because it went so quickly down in money. Or not really cancelled, but paused some research. Okay, well, let's just go around here. Destroy that at least. You can get back there. So there is an Italian foxhole over there, but these troops are without supplies. So they're not really a problem. How's the... do you have almost empty cargo? Let's move back down that way. Resupply. Speaking of resupplying, how are these doing? Still got pretty good supply situation. Let's just push through here. Destroy basically these. We'll leave that for the helicopters most likely. And eventually we should have... oh, we'll get and capture that one. Bodo and then Mo Irana. Group up there. There's a little something over there which we haven't engaged. Let's clean up some of the surrounding areas first. We're not fighting against anyone else but, well, technically anyone else but Germany and Great Britain, but in practice we are probably fighting against a lot of the, well, at least the German allies. Or the Central Powers, so to speak. And then potentially some of the British allies. And of course the colonies. Right, how are the helicopters down here? Could be worse. Send you down that way. We can actually keep guard at the port. Or ports. It looks like, well, there might just be resupplying there. Oh, you decide to turn back? Alright then. How about you just go to the port over there? And then these we can probably load into the transport now. And I shall send you to unload in Antigua. Go down that way. Probably move the IF2s on the railway there. Has there? Oh, the repairs have been completed. Good. Gather up the troops over there. We have these units mostly okay now, so we'll set them up in position. That still hasn't repaired. Could send it there to repair, but at the same time the barracks down here is going to be done in 6 days. So it's not too bad. The 9 of these can probably take on the port defenses. Probably going to be 3 garrisons in there. But we do have the artillery support. And if need be, we can always just pull back some of the troops that are getting damaged too much. And the battle down here is going as planned. Have we got the supplies there yet? Technically. Get down that way, actually. So we can keep the entire width of the thingy protected. I mean, technically, even on the railway would protect it, kind of, but there's a possibility that enemy could slip past easier. I'm trying to avoid that if possible. Are we? Oh, we're buying a lot of uranium now. That means that we can make a lot of progress on the submarines, I hope. We destroy the garrison here, so you can move in there. I will move this group down that way. Then we utilize this infantry group actually down to capture the remaining area here. With the help of the artillery, of course. I'll leave those at the port for the time because there might still be some Italians or something like that on their way there. Oh, and there seems to be some... Where did they... Oh! They went all the way to our airfield and then you're flying back there. Alright then. Right, spread out these a little bit. If they're sending in more troops, I want to be able to sink them.
We took their capital.
There we go. That should be another colony from the British. Taken away. How many colonies do they have? Any? 51. Okay. We've got our work cut out for us then. So that is a lot of garrisons there. This group can start moving north. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. At some point we do need to start giving the Norwegians and Swedes and the Finnish a bit more troops again. So that they can defend. Or we could just technically put on the setting that the colonies keep the military so they can start producing their own troops. Well, we still have some land production in here at least. Although that's not working at full speed. But yeah, I think I want to keep on building some troops first. And then once we have a decent enough army in Europe, then we can probably start giving more control. Oh, annex that. How much did we... Oh, right. We already deleted a message saying how much we gained from taking their capital. Probably $1,000 or something like that. Not exactly winning a lottery or anything like that. There we go, you can take that one. Once we have the artillery available again in the south, we'll start taking these and start pushing forward. I mean, for that we may need to actually get more anti-air guns down here. I mean, we are building more, but it will take some time. This group, well, we'll keep it there still. The infantry is about to go there. Well, you know what? No, I think we can take this now. And just make sure that we add in a garrison to the province. So that enemies can't just land in there. Same goes for these. Can we get to St. Vincent now? Get rid of the enemy units in there. That should activate a garrison. Oh, that is AA gun there, okay. But this is a terrible idea. Pull back. Unit design completed. Okay, we got the aviator jets. These units can load up into the transport again. Good seeing kits. Once we clean up these. Also, I should... Honestly... Central America. Not entirely sure if we need to do it in Central America, but over here we can certainly maximize garrisons. Not sure if it affects this one. Probably not. We'll increase that. Right. Oh, there's some Italian troops over there still. Let's move out. Quickly empty this area so they're no longer a problem. And these over there should cut off the Italians so that they can't escape, even if they want to. How long until the barracks? Another 4 days. And St. Kitts should be falling rather soon.
We took their capital.
There we go. And then Anquilla, I got $7,000 from capturing the enemy capital, or the colony capital over here. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Actually, what I can do, so I can take troops from here, sea transport into there, and we can start cleaning up some of these. Because we can just use sea transport for these rather easily. Doing the landings, it's better to have the transport. That way you can be sure that they are unloaded correctly. At least slightly better. Right, how's the situation in Denmark? Slowly cleaning up that. I'll start sending the artillery down south. There we go. This group can move in there, and the infantry can start moving down south. IF2s can move on the middle here again, and yeah, I think it looks like we are actually out of time. So what we'll do, or what I'll be doing between the episodes, is I'll probably take a little bit around here, or at least these two. Then I will probably clean up the situation over here. Might even do a landing in Jamaica or something like that. And yeah, I mean, I could probably do something over here in the east as well, but I don't really feel like doing it. I'll probably focus on cleaning up this area as well. Slowly but surely destroy more and more of the enemy. It's actually, before we end, let's have a look at the total amount of units destroyed. Unit killed. We're not on the top of the list, but we have 37, almost 3,800 units destroyed, and we've lost 23, quite a few of which have been ships. And then some supply trucks and that sort of stuff. So total casualties for us is still less than 100,000, whereas Great Britain has lost a total of 1.7 million already, Germans 5.7, China 6 million, Soviets have lost 6.4. So if we have a look at the, we are still relatively high in the total casualties, but if we have a look at the dead regions, then yeah, no, we're not even on the first page. Need to go pretty far down before we are visible. We are the ones that have actually captured most land in the run of this, even though Scandinavia, I don't think, well actually I'm not entirely sure if colonies count for your gaining or losing land. Possibly, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I'll probably do a little bit at least of like the basic stuff, cleaning up the pockets over there, pushing a little bit south in Denmark. If there's a massive amount of troops, then I will bring you guys back, of course. But I mean, there's going to be a lot of aircraft over there, so that will possibly be one of the things. There's a little bit. Surely we are probably going to go into Berlin, make Germany surrender. Just so that that's one less enemy that we need to worry about. How much troops do they still have? 3 million. I mean, they have a lot of land which they have garrisons in. And then they do, of course, have a lot of troops still. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if I haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.